What's up, everybody? Want to give you a little organizational video on the BUM double layered travel gear organizer. This thing's like 20 bucks on Amazon. Just a really cool tool to help keep you guys organized. And yeah, let's just crank into it, and I'll tell you how I'm using it and give you some other ideas on how it can be used. So if you see right here in the corner, it says BUM, be unique, be myself. All right, whatever that means. And then all of these kind of as you can see, these are all metal, actually logo things. They're a little much if you want the truth because they clang around like crazy, but let's crank into this thing and show you kind of how I'm using it and what's inside of it, and maybe how you can use it too as well. But here's how I use it. I use this for all my electronics gear, everything that I have. I have so many cords, and they were all over the place. They were driving me nuts. So what I decided to do was put them all in a centralized location. This goes right in the front of my book bag. It's about the size of a piece of paper when it's opened up. And as you can see, I have another iPhone cable here that I put in here. So I have two iPhone cables. One's a little bit longer. The other one that goes in here is a little bit shorter. Here's the iPad cord, as well as this is a longer iPad or iPhone cord too as well. So you have iPhone cord with the little port right here, and then this one obviously is for my iPads of the older models, and then all my Motorola or my Android devices are here. So what I should do actually is I should take these white ones and put them up here, and then have the rest of them black. But like I said, I'm still kind of messing with it and figuring it out. But it's got essentially these little whatever you want to call it, elastic bands. So if you put them together, or once you put these cords underneath of it, you can see how they kind of hold it on, and they hold pretty tight. If you can see, you can kind of get moving or whatever. And then there's these little slots right here that I keep my memory cards in. And so you have all of your cables right here. You can put cards and stuff in here. Anything really that you want to keep in there. This stuff usually stays obviously together. And then I got my a couple of chargers right here that my iPad and my iPhone cables go into, as well as you can use these for other USB things as well. So I got those two. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these essentially cord things, and then there's 6 of the little fenced in areas. I know it's not a fence or whatever you want to call it, and then a big pocket here. So that's kind of the front. And then when you open it up again, you can see that then the back side is got all this space kind of over in here. So I have a big cable here. This goes from my computer to a separate display. I use that. This is for all the cards, and I'll see if I can show you right here. And honestly, I could put this on the other side if I wanted to. Let's see if I can get this thing out. But this is a little storage container for things like this, these little memory cards like that. You got the SanDisk. I got a 4 gig, I got an 8 gig, and then usually there's one there too, but that's in my camera. So this is a little memory card wallet. I like to keep it in here and not in the other side because they get lost so easily. So you got 2 pockets here, and then in here I got 2 hard drives, and then underneath of it I keep my Kindle Fire right there. So 2 hard drives and a Kindle Fire. It's big enough to hold an iPad mini, but not a regular iPad. The whole thing is essentially a little bit smaller than an iPad. So if you're looking for it for an iPad, it's not going to work. But so you got a pocket here, and again, this zips up. So, you got the opportunity to zip this. These little metal things, they kind of get in your way sometimes. I mean, I'm sure you could take them off if you wanted to, but that's essentially the back or the front side, whichever way you're looking at it. And then obviously here's your cords over here, and then the whole thing zips up, and like I said, I just put it right in the front of my book bag, and I'm ready to go. So that's the BUM. I don't know, BUBM. I don't know how you say that or whatever, but organizer, awesome tool. Highly recommend it for your organizational needs. You can use it for anything like bathroom stuff, whatever you want. So hope that helps you and your decision making process on a possible purchase.